Is time an illusion? Among the long list of properties attributed to humans, there is the awareness of time. Human beings are animals with an awareness of the passing of time. The past was, the present is, and the future will be. But is time an objective reality, or could it be a pure invention of our mind? If we take things as they appear to us, time is a reality. How do we know the existence of time? We recognize it through its effects. Time manifests itself through aging, wear and tear, and death. If we were not mortal, if we did not have an end, we probably would not be affected by time. We would live in what can be called an eternal present. But if there is only the present, there is no time. St. Augustine said about time, if nothing passed, there would be no past. If nothing happened, there would be no future. And if nothing existed, there would be no present. By this, we understand that the division of time into 3 dimensions, past, present, and future, is based on simple observation of things. Certain things have been but are no longer. They have passed. When we say that something has just happened, we mean that something has joined the past, which remains in the form of memory, although it no longer has effective reality. The same goes for the future. We imagine the future, we anticipate the future, but this anticipation always happens in the present. We project our present onto the future, which is why we often predict the future poorly, because we conceive of it solely as an extension of the present. Based on this analysis, 2 conclusions emerge. Firstly, everything happens in the present, although from the present, because the past no longer exists and the future does not exist yet. The only form in which the past and the future exist is in the form of representation by the mind. Secondly, even though there is only the present, it seems ironically that the present is the only dimension of time that is inaccessible to us. As soon as an event presents itself, that is, becomes present, it is immediately sent to the past. Say thank you, and your thank you already belongs to the past. Time thus appears to be a paradox, both an unavoidable and inescapable reality. Nothing and no one has the power to escape from time, and at the same time, a pure creation of the mind. As soon as you stop mentally representing the past and the future, what remains is pure present. But let's consider a different point of view. Bergson said that we should differentiate between 2 types of time: objective time and subjective time. Objective time is the time of clocks. It is physical time. It is the time that allows you to organize your schedule to schedule appointments at a specific time, and on which everyone can synchronize. This physical time of clocks is not just a convention. It is based on an astronomical phenomenon, the rotation of the Earth. A day is the time it takes for the Earth to make one rotation on itself. The rotation of the Earth is not an invention. It is a concrete reality, the reality of a cycle. Similarly, the Earth's revolution around the Sun is a concrete reality that defines our years. In some cultures, lunar months are mentioned, the duration it takes for the moon to complete its cycle. As we use it, time is derived from natural cycles, while the subdivision of these cycles into seasons, weeks, and hours is a human choice. These cycles are nonetheless a material reality. That was objective time. But what about subjective time? Subjective time is the time as you experience it internally. Let's take an example. If you watch a movie and you are bored, time will seem long to you. It will give you the impression of being prolonged, an impression that is subjective. On the other hand, if you are having fun, if you are enjoying yourself, time will pass very quickly, and it will not exert any pressure on you. There is therefore subjectivity of time to the extent that there is a perception of time. Although time may be an objective reality, it only exists through the experience you have of it. From the point of view of perception, an hour means nothing. Everything will depend on how this hour will be filled. Bergson thus distinguishes between time and duration. Duration is the feeling of time, it is psychological time, it is lived time. And this lived time is indeed the only way to access time that we have. That's why we can say that time is first and foremost what we make of it. We pointed out earlier that the present does not exist. As soon as an event occurs, it already belongs to the past. And this is a logical reasoning. However, our relationship to time is not necessarily a logical one. From the point of view of our experience, it is possible to escape from time, in the sense that it is possible to stop representing time in a divided form. It is possible to stop thinking about the past, to stop thinking about the future, and to merge with the present. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Join our community and be the first to know when new content drops. Subscribe now.